Sip Mrs.
Yes,
Big
everything is fine.
Sip Rais, thank you. Sip Ashok Chotwani, Sip Gautam, Sip Yogini, Sip Bliko, Sip Rekha, Sip Girish, Sip Rumataji, Sip Pankaj, Sip Sudeep Bhargava, Sip Atmatray, Sip Paradiyama, Sip Prabha, Sip Bliss, and the rest. I think I'm driving and my signal, Sip Swati, my signal is a little low, but I hope the signal will catch up soon. So, my dear friends, administrator, let's get going. The subject of today's discussion. Is love good or bad? We are on this spiritual journey, and there are so many different views on the simple subject of love. So is love good? Is love bad? Who would like to break the ice? Who's a spiritual champion who would like to start? Is love good or is love bad? Who would like to start? What is love? Why should we love? What is the purpose? What is this whole concept of love? And some people think it's very good, some people think it's very bad. What is love? Spiritually, good or bad?
Hi, Shvam dear.
Shvam, tell me. Yes, Bliss.
You can read what I write.
You can read. Administrator, can we have please read? What is it?
Love is primordial, essential and desirable. It is the beacon of all existence.
So good or bad? I understand it is a beacon of existence, correct? But
yeah,
is it therefore how good is it? What exactly is love? Can you tell me?
It's the high level of happiness and the joy. It's really the supreme. It's like be already with God, because love is everything, and it's.
Bliss has given a very exquisite answer. So it's primordial, which means that we cannot do without love. Love is essential, according to Bliss. Am I right? Is what she says. Without love, there can be no existence. Correct? Is what you're saying.
Yes, is that.
But why do
love for no children, love for not beloved, love for everyone, love for everything. It's the source of everything, I think.
Why some people think love is bad? Why some people think love is good? What is this love? Who is love from? Where is love coming from? I mean, it's a very important subject. So I want you all, because on the spiritual journey, if you don't understand the meaning of love, you cannot understand the meaning of self-realization and God realization. So Chidanand, let me hear Chidanand. Yes, sir.
Shivam Guruji, according to me, love is divine, and it involves giving, whereas lust involves giving with expectation in return.
I'm not able to hear you.
Love is basically in giving. Love involves giving only, whereas lust involves giving with expectation in return.
Love is giving and lust is expecting.
Yes.
Okay, but what is this love? Where is this love coming from? What is this emotion called love? And why did we bring about something called prema yoga? What is
Because is a part of SIP. Basically, SIP is love. Because such Chit Ananda, so one is existence, one is consciousness, and other one is love. It's a divine emotion. And when it manifests into this world, there's a mix.
So we have still not got to the depth of the discussion. Rumataji, what is this love? Good, bad? What is good? What is bad? Rumataji.
Pranam Guruji, Shivam.
Pranam Mataji.
Guruji, as the rainbow white light split to 7 colors, similarly, white love, and it splits into different types of love.
So what he can? You are talking about the rainbow of love. Rainbow, the love comes in 7 colors. I agree. So stuff that people don't understand. Rumata ji log samajhte nahi. That love is a rainbow of 7 beautiful colors. That is a separate subject we have to discuss. But Rumata ji, is love good or bad?
Guruji, divine love is from our soul. It is from root to root. हम जब प्रभु के साथ एक हो जाते हैं, that is divine love, without any expectation, without any greed or lust, anything.
और ये
And
बॉलीवुड
when we,
और ये बॉलीवुड का लव और ये बॉलीवुड का लव, मैं तुम्हें प्यार करता हूँ, ये बॉलीवुड का लव क्या है?
वो तो गुरुजी अपनी अपनी थिंकिंग है, that is for lust. उसमें प्यार नहीं है. वो जब हमें किसी की जरूरत होती है हम प्यार करते हैं, that is not love. When we love somebody, then we need him, that is love.
I love you
और जब
because I
हम
need you.
प्रीतम में भगवान को देखते हैं,
I love you because
प्रीतम में
I need
भगवान
you.
को देखते हैं, महसूस करते हैं,
But सब कुछ हर
तब
कोई
हमें that is pure love.
हर एक प्रीतम में भगवान देख सकता है. फिर डाइवोर्स क्यों होता है? Then why there is divorce? अगर
वो तो गुरुजी मैरिज के बाद they take it for granted. Husband takes it for granted few things, है ना?
only husband
जैसे एक लाइसेंस हो जाता है.
only husband takes for granted. Wife does not take for granted.
वो भी शायद कुछ, पर mostly men. तो वो आपस में फिर मनमुटाव होने शुरू हो जाते हैं, and that finally leads to divorce.
So I think.
But Guruji, divine love is from root to root, not for lust. It springs from our heart.
Mataji, there is nothing like lust. We call it lust, but even physical love can be divine, because even physical love is eros. It is one of the colors of love. It is not that one. If you think physical love is bad, galat. Don't think physical love is bad. Physical love can also be divine if it is taken in the divine perspective. Don't think that physical love is bad. Ye galat hai. Okay, so Bliko.
Shivoham, everybody, Shivoham.
Sure.
So love is divine, and love comes from God, and love goes to God.
Now,
So
love is divine.
love
Beautiful.
is divine. Love comes from divine.
You know, can you explain that? Who can
Yes.
explain this? What
I will
Bliko
explain.
said,
Try to explain.
love is divine. Love comes from divine. Will you try to explain? Love is divine.
Divine.
Love comes from divine, and love goes to divine. Explain to me.
So, like, we consider love as a pure thing. Everybody knows love, and especially when the example comes, people give example of mother and son, because that we are considering as a purest form of love. But that also rotate. It is limited to my and mine. Means mother love to his son and his daughter, not anybody else's mother, son or daughter. If that is crying,
Good.
it's not her problem. So don't worry about that.
Good.
So when you see us divine in everybody, and whatever you do for others as an expression of love, that is love actually.
No, but tell me one thing. What you say is correct. I agree with you. But just saying love is divine is not enough. How do we understand that love is divine? How does love come from the divine and love goes to the divine? Who can explain that? So let me give you one small point. Can you love a dead body? Can you love a dead body, a body that's dead? Can you love it? No, because the soul has left the body.
Guruji, जैसे ही birth होता है, the feeling of love is
Can you
alive.
love a dead body? You cannot love a dead body.
No, we cannot.
I'm not able to hear you. Let me move to another network. Administrator, is this better network? Is it administrator? Is this a better network?
Yes, we can hear you, right?
No, the other one I'm not able to hear. Rumataji, I could not hear you. Can you please tell me what you're telling, Rumataji?
Guruji, the love starts with the beginning of the life. When the child is born, it develops. And it ends when the soul leaves the body.
What to say? What you say is correct. But we have to understand that love is divine. And how is love divine? And why love? Why is, we cannot just say love is God. For example, I'm asking you the next question. Love is a fountain of joy. True or false? Why is love a fountain of joy? How does love
True.
become bliss? Why is it that love creates so much happiness? Does love create happiness or not? Who would like to answer this question?
Yes, it creates
Why does it create happiness? Tell me.
because it's from the soul to the soul.
So why should give me an example of a soul to soul love which you see which is not in humans? Can you tell me?
Which is not in humans.
Yes. You can see a dog loving a dog, two dogs loving each other. Yes or not?
Yes, they do.
Then it may be the cat. A cat comes and loves you. How does the cat love you?
By leaking you, and you know.
That
So-
also, it's divine love.
So we have to understand, we human beings, we have been completely, we have got a misunderstanding of the word love.
Yes.
We don't know the meaning. We don't know the meaning of the word love.
Mm.
Okay. So I'm asking, who else would like to give your opinion about love? Is love bad? Can somebody tell me if love is bad? Why is love considered to be bad in many cases?
Because love is bad in many cases, because we have a greed for something, like for example, money, if we go behind it, like,
That is not love. This
yeah,
love for,
that is bad. That is not love.
let me
Can
tell you
I
one thing.
explain
Love
this?
love for material things is not love.
Guruji, can I explain it?
Yes, please.
Shivam Guruji, Prabha here.
Yes, Prabha,
Pranam.
bolo.
I would say that it is very much okay to love somebody. It is not bad. Like a mother to the child, not while the child is very small. Even when the child grows, it becomes a mother's duty to love him and serve him and give him everything. Like till he is, independent and everything. But you should not be too much attached to the child. Means अगर बच्चा मिल गया हमारे पास है तो we are happy. अगर हमारे पास नहीं है अपनी लाइफ में खुश है, then too we are happy कि वो अपनी जिंदगी अच्छे से जी रहा है. There should be no attachment for anything with anybody. But
why is attachment not good?
it leads to unhappiness because it leads to
So
expectations.
basically, if you really see, there is nothing wrong in attachment. There is nothing wrong in attachment, except the fact that attachment will make us unhappy.
Unhappy.
Now,
expectations will increase. We would expect in return the love from the child.
Otherwise,
So
what is wrong in unhappiness in attachment? There is nothing
Nothing
wrong in being attached.
Yeah.
But tell me, do we understand what is the most beautiful form of love? Anybody? What is the most beautiful form of love? Yes, Bliko.
Divine
Bliko.
love.
Who's saying this?
Is it divine love?
Yes, it is. Bliko, I thought Bliko. Of course, it is divine love. But what is the meaning of divine love? You love the divine so deeply that you see the divine in one and all.
Everything. Yeah.
No, but also you love your beloved. You love your beloved so deeply. You love your beloved as God. Can you love your beloved as God? This is the highest form of prema yoga.
True.
And these people don't understand. In in this, the beautiful song which I'm going to be singing tomorrow. It's so pata. Can you hear me? Janam में प्रभु को जो पाता, ये प्रेम नहीं, ये प्रेम योगा. जानम में प्रभु जो पाता, प्रभु से वो इश्क है करता. This when you are able, how do you love God? The way to love God is a deep yearning for the divine in a living form. It may be any living form. Who that living form is, I don't know. But this is, we wrote these songs 1 year back. This whole thing came in January of 2022. But not many people understand the meaning of Prema Yoga. We still think that getting attached in love is bad. No, getting attached in love makes you unhappy. Therefore, there should be no attachment. But the depth of love should not reduce. Love is a beautiful thing. Love is divine. Love comes from the soul. Love goes to the soul. The Ruh, what Ruh Mataji always says, Ruh se Ruh ka pyar. So I wish today you will ask me questions and understand the meaning of this love. Bliko, did you want to say something, Bliko? Adbridger, do we have a
Guruji,
clear call?
Guruji, in that
Yes,
case,
yeah.
that love can be only when you accept the person as he is, with his faults and with his qualities.
Rumataji, ऐसा नहीं, Rumataji, ऐसा नहीं है. You start seeing God, and when you start seeing God, you don't see the flaws. ऐसा नहीं कि you accept the flaws. You don't have to accept the, you are able to transcend the flaws. ऐसे नहीं कि you become blind to the mistakes. ऐसे नहीं है. कैसे, how can we become blind to the mistakes? It's very difficult. But अगर हम प्रभु को देखते हैं, अगर हम किसी इंसान में भगवान को देखते हैं, that love is very divine. And very often I talk to you all about this. How to see इंसान में भगवान. So Bliko, I was waiting for your view. Bliko, you wanted to say something.
Okay, I have a question. Actually, I don't want to say anything about that.
Yeah.
I think love is okay.
Yeah, question.
Love, you see divine. But my question is, when you see in your beloved that you see divine and you love as divine, and you see the fault also, so you don't you express that this is your fault, right? Or I don't agree with what you are doing with this thing, right? Or whatever the matter is, and you, as soon as you show the fault in others, the other person will also give you 3 fault in you also, and then it will detach from, try to detach, or mentally, not mentally, but not physically, but by mentally or by thought, it will there will be a detachment, and you will not get respond. So what about that?
So therefore, we should not find fault in anybody.
But there is, you said that you don't ignore that there is a fault. You express that this is not, I'm not agree with your actions.
So you lovingly accept the fault. You don't fight. You don't see. You don't. Suppose I tell you, Bliko, this is not good, but I love you because of it. Even though this is not good, I still love you. There's a difference. If I say, Bliko, I don't like this in you, and therefore I hate you. Bliko, you're coming to a very beautiful point. In love, there is no hate. In divine love, there is no hate. In divine love, that's why we say in divine love, there are no expectations. In divine love, there are no conditions. The moment you start putting conditions and expectations, and you bring in hate or dislike, then what happens? Where can the love exist? Today's subject is very important in this journey of spirituality.
Yes.
Because it is a very subtle aspect of enlightenment. How do you make out an enlightened person? An enlightened person can love anybody and everybody. An enlightened person does not keep a grudge in his heart. An enlightened person forgives. Now, what are all these qualities? An enlightened person has compassion. What is compassion? Compassion is nothing but a branch of love. It is not exactly love, but it is a tributary of love. What is kindness? Kindness comes from love. But imagine sometimes we have somebody in our life and they are troubling us a lot. How angry we get, how upset we get. Would we get upset at God? If God was in front of us, so when we see God in the beloved, or we see God in a human being, or we see God in an animal, even in an animal, then you are able to love that living creature because the love is coming from the soul. So I wish you all ask more questions, because unless you all ask more questions, we will not get to the crux of this matter. So I hope we can have some more interesting questions.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam.
The love that the dog gives us.
Yeah.
That is true love, no? Because the dog doesn't have any expectation.
No, they have.
She doesn't have any greed or anything. So he just needs love all the time.
Absolutely. What you say is correct. One second, I'm just switching off the. Yes, so I think my video is off, right? Okay. The love that you get from a dog. The dog, if you beat the dog, does it stop loving you?
No, that's what
Why?
I'm saying.
Same
Because
thing, you beat a human being, will they still love you? Immediately the human being gets angry, the human being gets upset. So this is not divine love. So today, the first subject to understand is love good or bad? All forms of love are good. All, A-L-L, all forms of love are good. If the moment we feel some form of love is bad, we have not understood love. Love is beautiful. Love is the most beautiful of all human emotions. Love is divine. We should be able to love unconditionally. The problem in love is when we have expectations. When the love starts having expectations, no.
Is it like that I love you because I need you?
Then that's not love. Nah. If I love you because I need you, then that's not love. That's a transaction.
Yeah.
That's not love at all. We don't count that love at all. For example, you love Cadbury's chocolate. You love Cadbury's chocolate because the Cadbury's chocolate makes you happy. Nah. I love Cadbury's chocolate. That's not love. We have started using that. Oh, I love silk saris. What is I love silk sari? You may love silk sari. Is it love? No. So love is only love when it comes from the divine and goes to the divine. Unless you are able to see the divine in Posimo, unless you're loving the mountain or you're loving the sunset, that's again goes to the highest form of love. Okay. Are you able to see God in a sunset? Are you able to love the sunset as Sip? Very high, very high. How many people can see God in a sunset? When I fly in a plane, which I do very often, even today, I see the clouds. I see everything out of the window, but I don't see that. I see God. I see Sip. And then you feel love. Love is a fountain of joy. Love is a beautiful emotion. And love is very, very, very divine. Love is a very beautiful emotion. But we don't enjoy this emotion. Why we don't enjoy this emotion? Because what Bliko said, Chidanand said something very beautiful. Here I'm bringing in Chidanand's point. Chidanand said, love is giving, not expecting. Where is Chidanand? I hope he's there on the call. So in love, you love. You don't expect anything. You get the point? The moment
it's very peaceful. It's very peacefulness. The love is very peaceful. It gives peace.
Provided you understand that it is divine.
Yes.
The moment
Yes.
it becomes this Bollywood type of love, then it's a problem.
Yeah. True.
Okay. So,
Thank
so
you.
okay, Chidanand, you're in a crowded market, but we still love you for being in the call. Okay, next question. I still want to get some questions from you all, which are tough on the subject of love, because you all have many questions, but many of you feel shy to ask a question on love. I don't know why. The subject of love becomes a subject, you feel shy to say, I love you. We feel so shy to say, I love you. What is wrong in saying, I love you? What is wrong? And we have this weird feeling that if I love you, I cannot love anybody else. This is not love. This is possessiveness. This is attachment. Love is very beautiful because yes, no doubt that your love for one person can be very intense. No problem. But it doesn't mean you should not love anybody else. People don't get this point clearly. Some people think if I love one person, okay, that love is genuine. If I love 2, 3 people, then that love becomes service, but love is fake. No, it's not like that. Love is very beautiful. Love comes from the divine. And love goes to the divine as long as it's going to somebody. Okay, I want some questions. Questions, please. And Bridget, I saw some typed questions. Any typed questions?
Only Ashok Nichani says an enlightened person has equal for each and every one.
Has what?
Equal.
Equal love, he means. Now, Ashok Nichani, let me tell you one thing. Sometimes in life, it's not about equal and not equal. Lot of people ask me the question, should we love everybody equally? What's the answer?
I
Anybody?
don't think we can,
Why should we? Why you don't think we can?
because we don't see sip in
Huh?
all. We don't see sip in all.
Okay, you can't love everybody equally because God has made everybody unequal. God has not made 2 people in this world equal. God has made every individual different from another individual. How can you treat everybody the same? Even your mother and father, you can't treat the same. Your mother is different, your father is different. Or your one child is different, your second child is different. But today, I don't want to miss on the subject of love. So anybody, because we have another 5-7 minutes before we lose on the call.
Thank you, Sirji. I got it.
Okay. Yes, Ahmed Ray.
Sir. If we see sip in all, then we have to love equally to all them.
See, you can't love equally, Ahmed Ray. You can love all, but love has no measurement. You can't say, I will love you 20 grams and I will love him 18 grams and I will love 22 grams. Can you measure it? Love measurable?
No, we can't measure. But when we sip in all, the love will be on the same level.
So you love all.
Yeah.
And when sip suppose sip manifests in one person for me, very strong. The sip manifests, the entire sip manifests as divine in one person. Then who I will love more? If sip manifests in my divine as one person, the most divine person of my life comes as one person, then who I will love?
But he is only sip, and other person is also sip.
Yeah,
Then,
so you love other person also. But it all depends upon how sip manifests to you.
okay.
Sip must manifest, and your love for people. Suppose I'm saying, I had 3 dogs. I have 3 dogs. I don't love all the 3 dogs the same, but I love all the 3 dogs. I love all the 3 dogs, but one dog is like God for me. Then what happens?
I think it is not correct, because
Ahmed Rai, it is not about right and wrong. It is about God manifesting.
Okay.
That means I'm asking you, suppose tomorrow you have to
Okay.
love somebody, you have to love one cow is there. I'm saying suppose next to your house there's one cow. Every day the
Yeah.
cow appears to you as Gau Mata. Every day the cow loves you. Love that cow a lot. Too much you love that cow. Is it good or
Okay.
bad? Good or bad? Atmatrai, good or
Good
bad?
then.
It is
Good.
good,
But
sir.
should you not feed all other cows? Does it mean you don't love any other cow?
No.
You can
You can. I can love all, but I can't feed all.
you can love all the cows, but one cow is appearing as your Gau Mata. It's appearing as the divine. So your love for that cow will automatically be more. It's okay. Nothing wrong in that. Okay.
गुरुजी आप गुरु हैं
Okay.
हमारे एंड आई लव यू पर मन में हमारे किसी ना किसी जगह पे वी आर लुकिंग फॉर योर गाइडेंस ऑन आवर एनलाइटन पाथ तो थोड़ी एक्सपेक्टेशन तो हो गई ना मन में सो इट इज डिवाइन लव
Yes, it is divine love because your expectation is not connected to your love. Your love is not connected. ऐसा नहीं कि कल अगर expectation नहीं है तो मैं प्यार करना बंद कर दूंगी. See, this is a misunderstanding. Sometimes love grows. Love will keep on growing. Your love for somebody will grow more and grow more and grow more because it is a divine connection. So there is nothing wrong. When love is there will be subconscious expectations. It is not conditional expectation. ऐसे नहीं कि अगर मैं आपसे अच्छी तरह बात नहीं करूंगी तो आप मुझसे प्यार करना बंद. कभी-कभी मैं आपको डांटता भी हूँ, कभी-कभी मैं आपको क्वेश्चन करता हूँ. Sometimes I'm stern with you. Does it mean that you stop loving me?
No.
कभी-कभी ऐसा भी होता है मैं कुछ गलत बात बोलता हूँ आपसे, आपको बुरा लगता है. I say something which is not the best.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है.
नहीं, जब प्यार होता है तो you take it the right way. When you love somebody, then you accept even a criticism or you accept it the right way. When there is love. But if there is no love, you cannot take a criticism. In no love, you cannot take. कोई अगर pull up करता है, you cannot take it.
Yes.
Atmatray.
Shivam sir. Sir, can I ask another question?
Yes, please ask.
Okay, sir. Sir, today I have realized that I have no name. I have no shape. For a few seconds, I feel that I can't touch anybody because I have not body. But just after, I feel I have a body. My question is why I have not enlightened. I realize that I have not a body, I have not mind, I am Atma. I realize, but I have not fully enlightened.
Because enlightenment is not just realizing I am not a body and mind. Enlightenment is the realization that I am the soul.
Yeah.
Enlightenment is that realization. I am Atma.
I see.
When not body, not mind is okay. Deti, neti. But what about Tattvamasi? When you realize Tattvamasi, then you don't come back.
Okay.
See, Atmatrai, this is exactly what today's subject is. Love comes from the soul.
Yes,
something without the soul cannot love.
Right.
And you cannot love somebody which has no soul.
Correct.
Therefore, love is coming from where? It is coming from the soul.
Right.
It is going to the soul.
Correct.
But we don't understand that love is God. In all scriptures, in the Bible, in the Bhagavad Gita, and everywhere, all the scriptures, they talk of love. Love is a very important emotion.
People says love is from mind to mind.
No, so that love is not love at all. That love is a transaction. That love is samsara. It is samsaric love.
Right.
That is not love at all. True love True love is bliss, not just a kiss. There's a book we have written. True love.
Okay.
But I
Very
don't
good.
I think people in this call are not clear about love. I still think even after we had a session, I don't think, I really appreciate Bliss. So Bliss said the most beautiful thing. Administrator, please read out what Bliss told again. Administrator, can you read out what Bliss told? Administrator.
Yeah, 1 minute. I'm just reading it out. Love is primordial, essential, and desirable. It is the beacon of all existences.
Love is primordial. It is essential. It is the beacon. It is the light of life. When there is no love, a person will start to die. A person is ready to die. Love is life. Life is love. But we human beings, we don't understand this. We have not, that's why we are we are very calculative in our love. Love cannot be calculated. Love cannot be compared. Love is a very beautiful emotion. Love is God. Love is sip. Love is sip. Love comes from sip, and love goes to sip. So I am giving appreciation. At least one person has given the perfect answer today. That is Bliss. She has given a very beautiful answer, and I think she prepared the answer. Everybody else has spoken, but see, let me tell you one thing. If you don't understand the meaning of love and you live, if you don't understand the meaning of love and you live, then you don't live. Then you exist. Then you don't live at all. Yes, please tell me.
AiR right. The other thing, dear.
One more thing you have written. Administrator,
Yeah.
she has written one more thing.
The love vibration lifts us to a higher state of consciousness and
Beautiful.
frees us of the thoughts, feelings, and actions. True.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Anything else?
No, that's it.
The love vibrations, the liberators. What did she say? The liberators.
Lifts us to a higher state of consciousness.
The love vibration, beautiful. What a beautiful explanation. The love vibration lifts us to the highest state of consciousness. Can you understand what Bliss is saying? For those of you who have not experienced divine love, listen to what Bliss is saying. The love vibration lifts us to the highest level of consciousness. We don't even know the meaning of love. We don't experience the divine love. We don't experience how beautiful love is. Love is very beautiful, my dear friends. But not many people experience this. But Bliss is, I can tell you for sure, she's talking the right thing, what love is. And if any of us want to reach that level of enlightenment, that level of Sat Chit Anand, that level of consciousness, we have to learn the meaning of true love. And true love is not expecting. I love because I love my God. When I love my God, I love. The moment I love, I don't expect anything. This is love. Love is loving sit. Love is loving the divine. Love is lifting you to the highest level of your consciousness. Can you understand how much ecstasy it can create? It can create so much joy. It can create so much euphoria. Nothing can give you happiness like love. Nothing in the world. But we don't know the meaning of love. We don't understand love is God. We don't understand. Last one question, anybody, before we close. Anybody? I can't hear you. Who's trying to speak? Okay. So, my dear friends, before I end, let me tell you the song that I'm singing tomorrow. In the song, it says, Janam Janam nahi hai, Janam hai Bhagwan. Oh, ehsaas jo ye karta hai puja. Janam se ishq jo ye hai प्रार्थना. प्रेम जानम से जो है ये है उपासना, जानम ये तो प्रभु है, जानम तो प्रभु ही है, प्रेम ये है प्रेम योगा. So before I end, I want to tell you that the divine love can take us to a level of yoga. Level of yoga means it unites you with God. It unites what Bliss told. It lifts you to the highest level of consciousness. Bliss, that is called yoga. In the Indian terms, it is that highest level of consciousness is called yoga. And prema yoga, to me, can be the highest form of bliss and of connection with God, connection with Sim. Rekha, you want to say something before I close?
Why is it so difficult to have prem?
Why is it so
difficult to have prem yoga?
Because we don't see God in the beloved. We don't see God in living form. We have bhakti. We have bhakti for God, but we are not able to love God. Loving God, Rekha, is the highest form of yearning for God. You yearn for God. That yearning is very important.
So then
you have to say, tum hi to mera sab kuch, tum hi to meri jaan hai, tum bin main kya, o piya main kuch bhi na, tu hai to main hu, tum bin main kuch na, ye saans jo bhi main leta, teri grip. The divine is your breath, the divine is your heartbeat, the divine is your consciousness, the divine is everything. You reach that deep yearning, that deep love. Now you have to reach that point. You have to climb to that point. With folded hands, I bow down to you.
Okay.
Thank you, and I hope that you all will experience this ecstasy of divine love. I fold my hands and bow down to you.